right, I'm here with Robert Pandya. Robert's here with Indian and Victory. But today we've got the Indian Springfield.
That's right.
It just came out Friday?
Yeah, it came out like a week ago today. And you guys are some of the first to get to ride this thing. We're really proud of this bike. It's the Indian Springfield. It's sort of the essential touring bike, right? We named it after the original Springfield factory where Indian was from in Springfield, Mass, and sort of homage to that. We are debuting it here at Daytona Beach, 75th anniversary of Ed Kretz winning the first Daytona Beach 200 race. That was 75 years ago, 75 events ago. And he won that on an Indian Scout, you know, so we thought, what a better place to, to reveal this bike than right here in Daytona. The weather's beautiful, and it's really a fantastic bike.
I mean, it's beautiful. You can see you kept with the beautiful Indian lines. You guys always have such good shape and symmetry to your bikes.
Yeah.
And the weight is distributed so well. I mean, I'm riding the full bagger, and I mean, you can't tell. I mean, it's so going around the turns, it's just beautiful.
We've got two major things that we have to do with Indian motorcycles, and one is like from 100 feet, it's got to look like an Indian motorcycle. From 10 feet, it's got to look like an Indian motorcycle, right? So that's a lot of work in design and making sure that bike maintains those classic lines that people love. And I think we've done a really great job of that. The Springfield and all of our bikes, underneath that beautiful skin, it's got a fantastic chassis. It's got great power, 119 foot-pounds out of the engine stock. So a ton of power, a ton of very controllable torque.
Yeah, I noticed that.
And really great handling, you know. So when you guys get out on the road with your bikes, you'll feel that it's a very intuitive bike, and you can just tap it into corners, and it'll just turn and hold its line really nice. So that's the thing about the Springfield, is what we wanted to create was a bike that was what we call essential touring. So meaning just kind of what you need. So the hard bags are really important, so you can carry stuff and it'll stay dry in the rain. We add a remote locking feature, which is unique for Indian right now. Is that you just hit the button and you lock your saddlebags, right? Really easy to do, and that's the proximity key. So you just keep that in your pocket, and you walk up to the bike, and the bike comes to life, and you ride it. We had the sort of the traditional touring windscreen on there. That pops off really easy. You can just grab a couple of tabs and pull that off. So when it's hot weather, you can let the air flow through and everything. And then it's got some great features that are hidden underneath it. For instance, it has tire pressure monitoring system that's built right into the dash, right? That's important on a long ride to see if you got a nail or check the tire pressure as the weather changes. It has anti-lock brakes. It's standard on all of our big Indians, all come with anti-lock brakes. Even our least expensive Dark Horse, and I think we've got a Dark Horse for you to ride too.
Yeah, we do.
It even comes with electronic cruise control. Again, for the long, straight journey, you know, you want to hit that button and it'll take you down the road nice and easy. So we did all of that for an essential touring bike. What it doesn't have is the stuff that the Chieftain and the Roadmaster has, and that's the power windscreen, all the stereo stuff, all that other sort of extra stuff. The guy who wants the Springfield, he just wants to be on the road and hear that engine and just head out without all the distractions.
Well, he's going to hear and feel that engine. It feels really nice when you're riding it. And like you said, it's great for cruising, but it was sporty.
Yeah.
I mean, I can take those turns, lean it right into it. Again, I'm riding the big bagger right now, and you know, it's just beautiful the way it just goes right in, the throttle out, and just takes off. So it's very responsive.
Yeah, the Springfield's actually a very versatile motorcycle. You can pop the windscreen off, you can pop the saddlebags off, and they're completely finished out underneath, so there's no ugly hardware or anything underneath it. And then you can actually remove, you see how the saddle is split right down here, you can remove the back half of the saddle, and it makes for a really compact cruiser. Really lightweight. You're getting rid of all that weight and the wind resistance and everything. And I'm telling you, you can embarrass a few sport bike guys who think they're going to lose you real quick, and you're just right there dicing with them.
Yeah,
the whole time.
I bet. This would be. See, JD would take the back seat off immediately because he doesn't want anybody on there with him. He doesn't like to share.
Yeah, well, if he's a greedy fella, then maybe this is the bike for him.
Yeah, he says one person on a bike's good enough.
All right, there you go. There you go. Well, I think you guys are really going to enjoy the ride. on the Springfield. We're excited to have Cycle Fever get a chance to ride this new model, and we've got one that's all stock, the red one. We've got one that's got all the accessories on it, the black one. It's even got a trunk. That's one of the things about this particular chassis, is it's made to be able to carry that weight as well. And then we've got on the far end of the spectrum the Dark Horse for you, and that's the Chief. And as you jump between the bikes, you'll notice how the Dark Horse handles. It feels heavier, and it's really planted, and that's one chassis geometry. When you jump back on the Springfield, you'll be turning in a lot faster than, and so that's, we really try and tailor the motorcycles to the different riding experiences and the different customers. And this is a bike that you've got to test ride. If I encourage anybody out there to get to their dealer and test ride a Springfield.
Well, I got to say, the great thing about the Indian is you have a fit for everybody.
That's right.
From the Scout all the way up to the Roadmaster.
That's right.
There's a bike for everybody, and it you know it because you can just feel it.
And we did that in 3 years out of Spirit Lake, Iowa. Every one of the bikes is built in the U.S. and comes out of our fantastic plant and our great people out of Spirit Lake, Iowa. And we're really proud of all the work that's gone into it, and not only the individuals but also the teams that have really focused in so much time and effort into making sure that this Indian motorcycle is as great as it can be.
Well, you're absolutely right. They've done a great job in a short period of time. So everybody, this is the second year that Robert's been kind enough to take us out on a ride with some of their bikes, and we just really appreciate it. So there's not an Indian out there that won't fit you. So go out, test drive one, and you're gonna end up taking one home. So I guarantee.
Not this one. I'm gonna take.
Yeah, he's gonna take
I'm gonna
this
take this one home, and you guys can take some of the other ones.
But he's gonna make sure we have to pay for it first. We thought maybe we'd just go straight from here back to Orlando.
That's why we keep your credit card.
That's exactly. Well, if that's the case, my credit card's no good. I'll get the better end of that deal.
Maybe.
Don't run it before we get back. So, but anyways, guys, this has been a great event out here at Daytona. Again, a great time out here with Robert. Thank you so much for the second year. We always appreciate your help and showing us the new bikes and telling us all about it.
Well, you guys have a great ride. Enjoy the beautiful weather out here, and enjoy the new Indian Springfield. I know you will.
We will. And again, this is Mr. Indian over here. He's got so many events going on. Again, fantastic for you to take the time out for us. We really appreciate it. Cycle Fever TV. So if you get a chance, test drive one, get on one. You're going to love it. There's one, doesn't matter what size, they'll all fit you.